Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. We'll get started in a couple minutes here, guys. Questions, stickers on the comment box. You know the drill. If you're new here, welcome. What's up, Harsh? What's up, Owen? What's up, Rents? What's up, Annika, Morgan? What's going on, guys? Start in about 45 seconds, folks. Remember, guys, you can click share on this somewhere on your video to share to your friends to let you know that you're watching my live, so we might be able to get some more traction. Been doing this for like 4 years. I have a consistent 100 folks. I'd like to have a consistent 1,000 folks, but it's just me. Yeah, Brant, looking for a good week this week. What's up, Karuna? Jaron, what's going on, guys? What's up, Dave? All right, guys, let's get started. Good morning. Happy Monday, the 11th of May. Let's look at our calendar this week. Remember, I dropped my weekend update video on YouTube. Go check that out. That information is going to be good all week. So if you even didn't watch it this weekend, you can watch it today. Move this over. Today, no data other than existing home sales at 10 a.m. We do have CPI tomorrow, which should move the markets a little bit, and then PPI on Wednesday. So this is the first time I've seen that stack in a while. I usually go CPI, PPI, but they've been split up in weeks here recently, and then retail sales on Thursday and Friday. Doesn't look like we have a lot. And outside of any tweet or information about the war, which would be unknown catalysts, but these are known catalysts, folks. Let's look at the oscillators. The NIMO is flat. Means we have plenty of room in either directions, and the NAMO is flat at 12. Now, if you watched my video on the NASDAQ that I put out, my reels, my last reel there, about my warning about the GAN angle on the NAS, a couple people reach out, should I short it now? No. We're going to short it when this oscillator is back up here and that GAN angle's that strong. Because, yes, it's going to keep going up. Does that mean that it can't just drop from these levels? Yeah, you can see, like, look over here. It dropped from these neutral levels hard, which can happen. That's probably going to take a catalyst, but we'll definitely have higher level of confidence if we're at 30,000 and we're up here at 70 to 80. That should be a good short. But I identified the levels I think it's going to go to. Go watch my video. YouTube at Student Alpha. Like, subscribe, and follow, guys. Share it out too. The VIX should be the same. Yep, right around 17. So nothing revolutionary there, guys. We're heading up. Without a negative catalyst, we're going up. Although, not great news about the oil prices spiking with, Iran coming out and saying, get the hell out of our strait. We're not making a deal with you on nuclear. What's the next move? Carpet bombing, boots on the ground, taco. I don't know. We'll see. But let's get into the indices and see where they're at right now. because we don't care, because we're trading them on small fractals right now. All right, so ES is testing bias. We are at a long bias. You can see on the trend status here in the matrix that 1 hour is bullish, so it's the 30-minute. So we're looking for longs over this white line. The white line is our approximate bias flip where it would change. Our next buy, let me reduce this, is going to be, guys, close of the VWAP and 74.11. Keep an eye on this. We do have momentum coming in on our side here with an early recovery. It's starting to look good. So if we get a close above that 41.11, it's going to be a primary read long for you want to hunt 20 or 10 points, and that'll take you up to the high of day. So keep an eye on that, traders. This might happen as we're here. And then this is a mean reversion box of support. I like shorts below, not below that white line, a little bit further down below 73.99 if we get some short opportunities. You know, if we are topping in the markets, there will be turbulence. There's going to be some jaggedy moves up and down. It's topping turbulence. The Russell 2000 is a long bias. As you can see, all statuses are green. We did have this was a primary read long here about 2 hours ago for 10 points. Let's see if my system would have paid. You would have taken the close of this candle, 10-point stop loss, 10-point take profit, and it has not paid yet, but you are in the money by more than 50%. So the way that we recommend people trade that is to reduce your risk, and then there you go. So traders, you might get a second read here. But that's how it works, guys. That's one of the I'll see. Do you see what happened there, Instagram? Look at that. Didn't shift you over. See what it did? Oh, hang on a second. Oh. That's what. There we go. There we go, Instagram. Primary read was right here. Hunt 10 points, 10-point stop loss down here. Hasn't paid yet, but it's paid more than 50%, so you reduce your risk, and then you just let it pay out. That's one of the A+ setups we teach in the war room, and of course, guys, the matrix signal, or matrix is signaling that you probably have a 90% chance of hitting that trade. But keep an eye on it. Second reads, potentially, like a VWAP touch off the bell. We'll get into it. Let's fly through this. So I can get your questions, guys. Get the questions into the chat box there. If you have any questions, I'll get to them. In queue, look at this, running straight sideways right now. Bias is long above 29,254. We did set a new all-time high overnight at almost 400. We're looking for our next long, actually just short of the VWAP, and you may want to pay for some extra points to be above that VWAP on the next long call. And then if it does drop, we will have support in this 29,000 box. We'll look at it live in the war room. And if this is confusing, guys, this is why you run the matrix on your charts, because it'll pay you to have that on there. Because like having me sit there and putting you through the paces. All right. YM is at bias. It's very flat. You can see it's so close. We use the VWAP for bias. Look how many times it's touched the VWAP and bounced back up. But we're long above 49,650. The next primary read long is actually right around bias price, but you can see, actually, hold that thought. We're in torsion where the 1 hour and 30 minutes are opposite. See how the 1 hour is bearish. So if you look at it as 1 hour, as I remember looking at this, they're still spread. So yes, look, see here, the blue line. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. See the blue line? That's the 20. There's the 9. So even though price is pushing above that, we are still in a bearish period, meaning the faster moving EMA is below the slower. So you could technically take a short if you get a 5-minute cross down right here at this red line and run it to the VWAP. Now I put that in pre-market. Would that have paid? Usually hunt 70 points in there. You wouldn't have got it. This VWAP is support right now. You would like to get this read below the VWAP because that's an additional signal that we are selling. If this is confusing to you guys, join my VIP, links in the bio. I teach all this, right? Then it's not so confusing because once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. All right, gold. Look at that. It's spiking upward. Is oil dropping? Oil is dropping. Guys, you have to understand the correlative value between the two. All right, so let's go back here. This is running against bias, so there was no pure buy signal in as far as a primary read, because this here is not a primary read. It's against bias. You can see that we're getting a trend status rollover from the smallest fractals to our largest day trading fractal. What I think is going to be good here, guys, in the war room, if this trend continues, is we want to retap 4,700 and run back up. So don't panic that it's running right now. We will have opportunity on this. We'll let it continue to run. And oil is also then running against bias, which we are long above this. We do have VWAP rejection, so I would like it to go above the VWAP. And remember, $100 is a key psychological price in oil. Got to keep an eye on catalysts right now. So right now, this is reloading for the next long. The next long is actually right there. Let me get this out of there. It needs to be below the daily low. 97. All right, let's get to your questions, guys. That's my quick report. But I'm here to take time to help you guys. I put out my free weekend update. I do these free lives Monday through Friday for 20 minutes at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're on time. You can click the three dots and tell it to tell you first that I'm live. Or just set an alarm on your phone, right? All right, let's see what you got. What's up, YouTube? All right. Got quite a few of you guys on YouTube. That's good. All right, let's look over here. Instagram. What do you guys got for me? Scrolling through the questions. How'd everybody do this weekend? It was Mother's Day here in the United States. Spent a lot of time playing with my cards with my parents. My mom beat me up in euchre. Now, what's funny about that card game euchre is it's very centralized to our area of the United States. Matter of fact, you other Americans probably don't even know what that game is. Let me know in the chat. Do you know what euchre is? It's a card game. Played with a regular deck of cards. All right. Contemplating blue. What is your take on the movement in SIVE this morning? Your setup would have worked here. SIVE. Well, let's go look at it. The semiconductors. All right, let's look. So yeah, my system that I teach in the Matrix works on anything that has a chart. So of course, but let me break it down for you. I'm assuming you're just talking intraday. I mean, look at this movement. This is pretty good movement. So I'm not going to look at this as a swing trade. You see, it's got multiple splits back here. That's holy cow. All right. It's generally bad for companies because they're burning cash, but it looks like it's got some serious movement here for a while. So what we do, let's look at the hourly. We'll talk about it as day trade. So it actually is short bias right now. Believe it or not, you'd be hunting. Oh, let me get the right tool. There we go. So we are short bias below 45.14. And then you would be looking for a new short right here at 42.68. However, it sounds like you're interested in it. So, and shorting can be tough. If you shorted this, you could short down to market structure right here. It's just a quick way to do it, meaning that if you took this confirmed short here, you would target market structure. So $3.82. So I'd get out a little early at 350, and then you could put your stop loss 1-to-1, or you can go just above market structure. You can run that tight. So that's how you would do a short. But if you want to do a long, right, I would look for what you do is one thing that you can do. It's not just what you do. Let me go back out to the hourly. Let's fib this recent run up. So this would be a little wider time frame on this. What is this thing doing? So it stopped at the 618. If you want a discount, you can get it. You can try to get it at 41 or 36, 35, 36. for that trend to continue, because you can see it's in a nice uptrend. You can also look at where it's just starting to come outside of this. So probably your better entry is going to be around 41 and some change if you can get it. If you have questions, you can go to my free Discord, tag me, and I'll send you this chart. Good question, though. Fun. I hadn't done that chart. I like doing new charts. I didn't put any anchored VWAPs in it. What's the matter with me? Is my coffee not strong enough? Because I love anchored VWAPs. See what else you guys have here. What's up? Yeah, you're welcome. Wadio, I'm here for all the time. Mom's bragging about beating me in cards. How about Cloudflare? Should I sell? Let's see. I forget its ticker off the top of my head. It's, just type it out, it'll tell me. Net, that's right, dang it. What position do you own it? Let's see here. Ugh. Sold off. Now here's an example why you don't try to trade earnings. It's a double beat, and look how hard that thing sold off. Double beat what that means, guys, is great earnings report, and you get your nuts crushed by a large 25%. So that was a huge profit take. Sell it. It depends on where you own it, Scooter. You're right at the 200 EMA. I mean, if you own it way long, you want to protect the stop. If you own it, sub these prices. This burgundy line is the 200 EMA. We did have, this isn't a golden cross, but it's a rejection of a death cross, so that's relatively bullish for the company. I would get your stop loss, in around 190, 191 if you need to protect yourself. All right. Terra Luna Classic, what the hell is that? Oh, geez, it's a crypto coming on here and asking me about crypto. Look at this thing. What is it? Well, not give me a chart. There's no volume in this thing. Just looking at this chart, it looks bad. Throwing in some VWAPs here. This is the IPO VWAP. We're going to do the all-time high. They're going to run together. I can tell already. Give me a second. Stay with me. That one's red. We're going to do VWAPs on this one because the volume has dropped out. We want the volume weighted average price here. If you like it, you can buy anywhere. I don't know the thesis on it. Crypto sucks in general. But there's massive gambling money to be made. If you buy anywhere in here, a good price target is where these IPO anchored VWAPs are together. So at quadruple 02. So, but buy it, make sure your risk is appropriate for that. If you have questions, go to my free Discord. Tag me in it and we can talk more about it. You're long at quadruple or 0009. You're long way up there, huh? Is that right? Wait, are you missing a zero? Sure it's not quadruple 09? If so, go to my Discord and I'll be happy to help you. Can I analyze SMMR or SMR? Sure, can analyze anything. Yeah, nuclear, new scale. This thing is just beat up here recently. Been a minute since I've analyzed it. Let me get into, do I have all-time high? Yep, I sure do. I have the IPO. All right, let's check it out. Let's get a little closer, guys. All right, so, if you're buying it now, it's purely fundamental. There's no buy signal right now. If you buy now, I would put, say you're buying now, I would use this pivot swing here as a tight stop loss at like $1.33, or widest you should be is $3.40, we'll call it. But I would target this red line, which is the all-time high anchored VWAP, or the IPO anchored VWAP. So there you go, $6 of profit on that. For TP1s. I mean, they can break that, but usually not the first time. Guys, wow. Ran out of time. I got to go get to my group that pays to trade with me, and I'd love to have you guys go. If you click the link in my bio, come get a 7-day free trial. If I didn't get to your questions, please go to my free Discord. I'll answer your questions for you, but definitely take advantage of being here every Monday through Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go check out my video for the weekly update in YouTube, and I'll be back tomorrow, guys, and I hope to see you in VIP.